And joining us this evening on debate number 1, where we are talking about the backdoor entry of Sasikala as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. It's the big Tuesday twist that's coming up. Will the swearing-in ceremony actually take place or not? Joining me this evening is R. Rajagopalan, senior journalist, with us in our studios in Noida. C.R. Saraswati, spokesperson of the AIADMK. Durai Pandian, senior lawyer, also joining us live from Chennai. TKS Ilangovan, member of parliament and chief spokesperson of the DMK, joining us live from Delhi. Dr. Vinoba Bhupati, advocate and spokesperson of the PMK, joining us live from Chennai. And Sri Venkateswar, general secretary of the KPCC, also joining us live from Bangalore. But let me first go across to C.R. Saraswati, spokesperson of the AIADMK. Ms. Saraswati, what will Sasikala do now? The governor has not taken any decision as of now. You wanted to actually hold the swearing-in ceremony early tomorrow morning around 8:30 is what we understand. That was the scheduled time that you wanted before the courts reopen and a final view on the appeals that have been taken to Supreme Court would really come in. That doesn't seem to be happening. So what's plan B for Sasikala, Ms. Saraswati?
First, I want to tell you something. All the time the words you are telling, back door Chinnamma is coming. She is not coming from the back door. She is coming on the straight way. We opened the door. We said, on the place of Amma, we want Chinnamma now. All our MLAs selected her. All our cadres want her. She is not coming from the back door. Don't put the word again. Another thing, official report, anything from ADMK has come, that we are going to have a ceremony tomorrow morning. Only medias are telling. We gave our letter. Our Honorable CM OPS gave a letter. He gave his resignation. Governor has gone to Delhi. Honorable Governor has gone to Delhi. We are waiting. We never tested anything. We never gave any flash news that we are going to have tomorrow. We are ready. Anytime if the government says, we are ready. That's all we said. We are telling. Any official news from ADMK came to the media telling that it's going to happen tomorrow morning? Only media are telling from the morning.
Okay, so you're saying it wasn't even sure, Mr. TKS Ilangovan. Mr. TKS Ilangovan, you're from Chennai. What is the information that you were getting? Weren't you getting information that there is likely to be a swearing-in ceremony early tomorrow morning? In fact, all members of parliament of the AIADMK were even summoned from Delhi to go back to Chennai. And now AIADMK says that there were no such plans. They've sent a letter to the governor and waiting for the governor to take a final call.
See, the AIADMK has elected Sasikala as their leader. The O. Pannirselvam has submitted his resignation. It is for the governor to call Sasikala to swear in as Chief Minister. That is the constitutional mandate. So it has to be done. We are not bothered about as to it happens tomorrow or day after, but that is the procedure which has to be followed according to the constitution. So we have nothing to say on that.
No, Mr. Ilangovan, the question is that wasn't there a very clear, there was a very, very clear message going out that there was expected to be the swearing in tomorrow morning. Would you or would you not agree with that?
That is a fact. That is a fact. The message was that she is going to swear in tomorrow as Chief Minister. That message was strongly spread, and maybe it might not have come from the ADMK officially, but that was how the preparations are going on.
You know, Ms. Saraswati, the thing is the media doesn't decide these things. We report these things.
Yeah. Please.
Yeah.
See,
and I just want to come back to the point that you...
Social media and media.
Okay.
Not from our side. Not from our side. It is
okay, so you're saying there was no official communication. Okay, but Ms. Saraswati...
Our MLAs are here. We are ready. Anytime we may take. If we get the permission, we'll take anytime. We are ready. We never gave any.
Okay, fine. Now you were contesting the use of the word backdoor entry. Now I want to ask you, perhaps within the party, yes, you have decided, but you cannot say that this is the people's decision because she's not elected by the people for one. And secondly, what really strikes me, and I'd like your response on this, she doesn't even seem to have been the choice of Jayalalitha herself as the stand-in chief minister, because every time Jayalalitha has not been able able to discharge her duties as Chief Minister, whether it was at the time when she was jailed, whether when she was out for various reasons, she herself always deputed O. Paneerselvam to take her place. So it doesn't seem that even for her, Ms. Sasikala had been the first choice to replace her as Chief Minister.
See, we know our party, our great Honorable Chief Minister Amma and our Honorable Chinnamma. 33 years she lived with Amma. I am here in this party for the past 10-12 years. Twice I was a chairman for Social Welfare Board, and Honorable Amma has given me some key posts in the party like a spokesperson and everything. If he really asks Amma, she will give anything who is working for her. But we know very clearly, even alliances also, most of the time had a spoke with Chinnamma only. You can ask many of our parties in Tamil Nadu. But any time our
But she didn't even have a senior party post.
Anything, and I'm telling
She's
you,
not even, yeah, but she's not even had a senior party post. That's the point.
Let me finish it.
Yeah.
She never asked. That is a fact. If she would have asked, she would have become, she's 33 years, she would have become 5 times Rajya Sabha MP. She would have become an MLA. She would have
Miss Saraswati, Miss Saraswati, did Paneerselvam,
let me finish
Miss
it.
Saraswati, 1 minute, let me ask you a question. Miss Saraswati, did O. Paneerselvam ever ask to become the Chief Minister, or was he named as replacement Chief Minister when Jayalalitha took the decision? He never asked to become Chief Minister. So this analogy that you are giving, that Sasikala never asked to become Chief Minister, Paneerselvam also never asked. But Jayalalitha trusted Paneerselvam to take over the reins of the Tamil Nadu government whenever she was absent. She never asked Sasikala to do that.
Honorable Chinnamma is not an MLA, not a minister. She is not in politics. She never entered herself. She doesn't want any post in politics. This is with Amma, that's all. That's all I told you.
But now she
never
wants.
asked anything in the government.
Now she wants.
In the government. So automatically as a senior person.
Now she wants.
How can you question like that?
Now,
not only that.
But now she wants that position.
If Chinnamma is becoming Chief Minister, you can ask this. You can ask this. When Amma
Now
is
she
alive,
wants.
if we are changing Amma to
Miss
Chinnamma,
Saraswati, now she wants the position because she is angling to become the Chief Minister at a time when there are cases, and let me read out the cases against her. There is a case of disproportionate assets against her. There is a case of FERA violations by the Enforcement Directorate in 1996, and recently, as recently as 4 days ago, the Madras High Court has refused to discharge her from the 3 cases filed by the Enforcement Directorate. So there are in several cases that are against her in the Supreme Court, in the Madras High Court. At such a time, why is Sasikala in a hurry to become the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu? Miss Saraswati, why don't you answer that question?
In India, all of the party members are very clean-handed. Congress is not having any cases. DMK is not having any cases. BJP is not having any cases. Lalu Prasad is not having any cases. Mulayam Singh Yadav is not having any cases.
When she is not an MLA. She is not an MLA and she wants to come in. She wants to come in as a Chief Minister. Okay, let me get in Durai Pandian, senior lawyer.
Went to the court. Let me finish it. Recently,
but people have elected them, ma'am. The point
they are MPs for 20 years.
The point is, whatever cases they had against them, people have elected them. They say you get the government you deserve. The people have a choice whether or not.
Sasikala has no role. She is not MLA.
Mr. Rajgopalan, and then we'll go across to Mr.
Sasikala is not the MLA. How can she be elected? Sasikala did not contest. When Jayalalitha offered you a seat, why the same offer was not given to Sasikala? Jayalalitha threw her out, Sasikala, for 3 times. Why she was taken back? Why she was taken back?
Narayanasamy became a Chief Minister. How Lalu Prasad, Mr.
How you have been appointed? Same style, why Sasikala did not get appointment?
How? We will face the election. She'll become a
That
CM.
does not mean Sasikala should become Chief Minister.
Votes from the how?
Why you sacked the O. Paneerselvam yesterday?
That is our problem.
Why did you sack Paneerselvam?
That is not your problem. That is not your problem.
Of course it's our
Public problem. Public elected you. Public elected you, not you.
Mandate.
Public elected you.
Miss Saraswati, Miss Saraswati,
Public elected you, voters elected you.
About the people's representation, people have voted for Jai Jayalalitha. In Jai Jayalalitha's absence, Paneer Selvam was the chief minister. He was an elected representative. Sasikala is not an elected representative. That's why people are asking questions. We've even done a Twitter poll. 91% of the people say that it's not right for Sasikala to come through the back door. Let me get in Durai Pandian. Durai Pandian, do you think in the wake of these, yes, she's not an MLA and she's got cases against her. Mr. Pandian, do you think till such time the Supreme Court delivers the verdict on the disproportionate assets case, Sasikala, is she in a position to take over as the chief minister? Firstly, she's not an elected representative, and secondly, will it create a constitutional crisis? Because, if the court were to give a decision that is adverse to Sasikala, will it create a constitutional crisis in Tamil Nadu? Isn't that something that's worrying the governor, which is why he's taking legal advice?
I have nothing to say about Mr. Governor's advice, I would like to say that he is not a novice to politics. Her first membership card in the party was in the year 1988. So for the past 30 to 32 years.
That's primary
That is
membership.
all parroting.
And
Same thing he will parrot now.
Always through, sacrificing all the time, her family, everything, and he was delivering. Please, allow me to talk. Now, and
But you are not answering.
She is facing criminal charges, except those 3 cases, and one. It was the case. It was acquitted in the Karnataka High Court, against which an appeal is been filed. Now we have to think one thing. Till now, only as innocent, and no criminal cases are pending against her. So until then, nobody can question us.
No, but sir, the Supreme Court is ruling next week.
Judgment is
The
pronounced.
point, yeah.
Then we have to. This matter.
Well, exactly. Yeah, but exactly why we're asking then, therefore, what is the hurry?
I do understand.
What is
but
the hurry?
As you have the right.
Wouldn't it have
ask
been
them not to go
prudent
back.
to wait for the Supreme Court's ruling on this? What is the hurry? That is the big question. And
Can't it be? Why can't it be? Why can't
How long the state can wait? How long can the state wait?
Again acquitted.
If Paneer Selvam resignation has been accepted, who is the next chief minister?
and
How long the state? Is it under president's rule?
And as we said, if there is
Why
an
there
adverse
is a
ruling-
suspense?
Yeah, Mr. Rajgopalan, point is, if there's an adverse ruling, then again you have a situation where the entire state is thrown into crisis.
That's what,
Nobody knows who's at
I
the
find
helm.
it.
Let me bring in Dr. Bhupati.
These are all.
Let me bring in Dr. Bhupati. Dr. Bhupati, do you believe that the people of Tamil Nadu are being cheated here? Because does Sasikala have any mass support? She may have, as Ms. Saraswati is saying, the support of the cadres of the AIADMK, but does she have any mass support?
See, as our PMK party youth wing leader, Dr. Anbumani Ramadas, in the morning he has briefed the press meet saying that very clearly, except for 200 members, that is including the MLAs of ADMK and the MPs of ADMK, nobody else, the party cadres are completely against. You can just walk in the roads of Chennai, you can ask the social media people, everybody is flooding negativity again with respect to Sasikala swearing in. She does not have any moral authority to hold this post. Constitutionally, it may be right. Just imagine, she was just thrown out of the Poyas Garden in the year 2011. She gave a public apology to Ms. Jayalalitha, late Ms. Jayalalitha, and she has on records when said, I don't have any interest in getting into the business of politics or getting into politics. But she withdrew it. What happened? All her relatives were thrown out of Poyas Garden. Today what happened? All other relatives of Sasikala has returned to the Poyas Garden. You should remember what happened in 1991 and 1996. The same mafia, Mannakudi mafia, had a lot of allegations. There were a lot of allegations against them.
He's using unnecessary words. He's using unnecessary words. He's used.
There are a lot of allegations. There are a lot of allegations. I'm not doing anything. There are a lot of allegations. Everybody in the public will know what happens with respect to Manargudi Mafia. There was a lot of allegations against them. Ms. Saraswati, you can talk when your option is there. You can talk when you have an opportunity. Please allow me to talk. Please allow me to talk. You will have your time. Please allow me to talk. You have your time. I'll tell you what happened in 2011. Or do you think you say that Sasikala was not thrown out in
Now, Navika, we have to understand one thing important.
1 minute.
Now, let them come back.
Sort out
People are anguished by her. People don't want Sasikala to be sworn as Chief Minister.
Ms. Saraswati, what are you taking objection to? The objection? No, the PMK is not worried.
People are worried.
Tamil Nadu are worried.
Tamil Nadu people are worried. 8 crore people are worried.
How he know who is in the garden?
Except
There
for
is
these
no
two
garden.
people.
There is no garden there.
The MLAs of ADMK, the MPs of ADMK, they are very much interested in it. They want to protect their position. They want to hold their offices. They are not worried about the people. The people of Tamil Nadu did not provide the mandate to Ms. Sasikala. The people of Tamil Nadu provided the mandate to Ms. Jayalalitha, late Ms. Jayalalitha. When Jayalalitha was in, there were history, there were past. In the past, Mr. OPS was given a stopgap arrangement. He has the experience of 2 times being a CM. He was the finance minister, he was the treasurer of the party, and obviously the natural choice should be OPS. For the 2 months, Mr. OPS was doing a good job. He was accessible to the people. What happened now? What is the compelling reason now? What made? What is the rational behind it? Why the
Miss Sasikala, Dr. Bhupati is actually giving you a compliment. He is saying that you ran a good government under O. Paneerselvam for the last 2 months. So at least say thank you for that, because he's praising your government. The question he is asking, and let me get Sri Venkateshwar in on this one. Sri Venkateshwar, at a time when there are court cases pending against Sasikala, do you think the governor is being circumspect when he is not giving his immediate okay to a swearing-in ceremony to be held tomorrow morning?
Yeah.
Sri Venkateshwar?
Yeah.
Can you hear me, Mr. Venkateshwar?
Navika, it's like this. There are 2 aspects here. There is what is called legality and morality. Legality, constitutionality, and morality, practicality. Here, legally speaking, constitutionally speaking, Srimati Sasikala is right. Pardon? Hello? So constitutionally,
yes, go on.
Sasikala is right in aspiring to become Chief Minister. Raj Bhavan has no option but to give oath to Sasikala ji because she is unanimously elected leader of the legislature party. But practically speaking, morally speaking, Sasikala ji is not right in aspiring to become Chief Minister because Supreme Court verdict is expected any time. Because very serious criminal charges she is facing. Even Raj Bhavan also may be thinking on those lines. What Sasikala ji will do well in waiting another 1 week till Supreme Court judgment, and there is no, she need not be in a hurry to take over the administration. Moreover, Sasikala ji lacks.
Fair enough, you've raised the issue of morality. Let's take that back to Ms. Saraswati. Ms. Saraswati, there is 2 questions that Mr. Venkateshwara is putting out. What he says is, one is the legality aspect, the other is the morality aspect. Do you think propriety demands that Sasikala wait till the Supreme Court verdict come out before she actually bids to become the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu? Shouldn't she wait for the Supreme Court ruling?
It is not the 2G case or a very big criminal case. It's a false case. Everybody knows. Even our Honorable Amma said
Either way, there'll be a ruling.
Assembly itself. We are ready to face. We are ready to, we didn't do any mistake. We are ready to face. So many criminals are in India facing so much of cases, and a lot of politicians are
So
there.
what happens if there's an adverse? Okay, ma'am.
We are not done. We are not
Ms.
done.
Saraswati, what happens? What happens if there's an adverse ruling from the Supreme Court? Okay, no, I agree with you that this is not unprecedented. Yes, there have been many leaders of many political parties who have cases against them. One second, sir. The question to you, Ms. Saraswati, is what happens if there is an adverse ruling? What happens then?
One thing I'm telling you, ma, as a court rule, don't want to discuss what's going to the verdict in court. If you can't say about the court, you can't comment on the court. But we are very faithfully, we are very
Okay, fine.
dedicated. Definitely,
Okay.
the justice
Okay.
will be on our side. Justice will be on our side.
Okay, now I have another question for you. Now, as Navika was pointing out earlier, one second, your political opponent here has also said that under O Paneerselvam there has been good governance, right? The point that was being made earlier. Now, even according to Shashikala's husband, M. Natarajan, one second, please allow me to complete my question. The question is for Ms. Saraswati. Even according to Shashikala's husband, M. Natarajan, Paneerselvam is doing a good job as Chief Minister. He is said, and I'm quoting him, under O Paneerselvam, a very good rule is happening. There is no urgency or need on our part to change him as of now. This is from 17th January. This is like literally a few days ago. So if Natarajan himself is saying that there is no need to change and there's very good governance under O Paneerselvam, then why this sudden urgency for her to be sworn in as Chief Minister?
Yes.
That is because they have a family feud. They have a family problem. There is a big fight going between the Manakudi family. There's a huge fight.
Okay, Mr. Bhupati, let her respond.
Having 2%. Let him stop for some time. Having 2% vote in Tamil Nadu, they are jumping like this.
No, you should say no. There is a fight between Manakudi family. There's a huge fight going on between these two families.
They can. We know about Mr. Ramadas, Anbumani Ramadas also, what case he's having. When he was a minister, the case
Now it's going deviating some other place, Navika. Now we have to bring the debate to another one. What is the futuristic one?
There is a case on Anbumani Ramadas also.
They will go on fighting like that.
Okay.
You just tell why there are
Miss Saraswati, you're not answering the question. The question is...
Saraswati should answer the question.
1 minute.
Why are you deviating from that?
1 minute. Miss Saraswati, the question is that so far in the 2.5 months since J. Jayalalitha's demise,
let her answer this.
Miss Saraswati,
I'll reply, ma.
Mr. Bhupati, Dr. Bhupati, just hold your thoughts there. Miss Saraswati,
Ask him to be quiet.
Miss Saraswati, you're not answering the question at all. TKS Ilangovan, in the last 2 months since J. Jayalalitha's demise, the government has been completely concentrating on issues that do not have anything to do with governance of the state, solving problems of the people of the state. Whether the state has been reeling under drought and has been writing to the center assistance, 32 districts of the state have been declared drought affected. The development has come, even NHRC has said that 106 farmers have lost their life in Tamil Nadu because of the drought situation. All of this is coming. The Chennai beaches are affected because of the oil spill. There is total, there is total chaos on the beaches because of the slush, and the government hasn't been able to solve that oil spill and the pollution problem that has resulted due to that. In the middle of all this, there is a situation where the Chief Minister is being changed. O Paneerselvam has resigned, and Sasikala, from not even being an elected representative, wants to take over as the Chief Minister and is virtually pressurizing the Governor's office, the Raj Bhavan, to declare a timing for the swearing in Mr. TKS Ilangovan. What happens to the issues of the people, issues of the farmer about governance in the state?
We are not pressurizing anybody. Let me finish it, ma. Let me answer your question.
See,
First thing, our ADMK pattern of life. One thing, let me finish it, sir. Sir, please, sir. Ilangovan, sir, please, 1 minute. Just give me 1 minute. What you asked us is, why you want to change Paneerselvam? What our ADMK all the time, the General Secretary and the Chief Minister will be the same person. Our Amma was like that. Mr. MGR was like that. So that any government things will be done very easily.
But you are not
Why he
doing
was given
anything
2 months'
about
time?
people's issues.
Why he was given 2 months' time then? Sasikala should have become Chief Minister on the day of death. Jayalalitha.
What is going on?
Miss Saraswati,
Why 2 months' time? Why did you leave 2 months?
Miss Saraswati, 106 farmers have
I will
died.
reply to the
What has
question.
your government done about that?
Put to me.
You are only busy looking at a new chief ministerial candidate.
we
What
are
about
already
looking at the
there.
people's
The 22
problem? What about
relatives
the
of
Chennai
Sasikala are
oil
ruining the
spill?
state.
What about the oil spill? It's taken you
given a
over
report.
10 days and still there's total pollution on and marine life has been destroyed on the coastline of Chennai. 32 kilometers it has spread before the state government even took notice. So where are the governance issues
Moreover,
for the
I'll tell you one thing.
AIADMK? You're
The salary
only worried
slips of
about
MLA has been
who's
written.
going to be the chief
The
minister.
financial conditions
You're
with respect to
putting-
Tamil Nadu is total chaos.
You're
The pay
putting-
slips of the
you're
MLAs has
putting
been
nothing
written.
has happened in Tamil Nadu.
The financial administration, 4.5
Let
lakhs,
him-
4.5
let him
lakhs
stop
crore
us. He's not
deficit
allowing
is
us to
there.
answer.
They have debt
He's not
crisis in
allowing
Tamil
us
Nadu,
to
but they are not
answer.
worried about the people of Tamil Nadu.
He's
They are not
not
worried about
Okay.
the government of Tamil Nadu.
Answer.
They are
I
not
have
worried
the
about anything.
responsibility
They want their
to
power
reply.
mongering.
1 minute, 1 minute. My question was to Mr. TKS Ilangovan. Mr. Ilangovan, answer that question.
They disrespect the interests of the people. They are not worried about the people.
Answer.
For the first time
Why
in
is it-
so
Can we
many
hear Mr.
years,
Ilangovan's
the Chief
reply on this,
Minister had
please?
gone to Delhi. A chief minister had gone to Delhi for the first time in so many years. A chief minister, an ADMK chief minister had gone to Delhi, discussed the matters regarding Jallikattu with the ministers there, convinced the ministers there, and gotten a favorable order and put an end to the agitation which was going on in the state. See, that shows how the chief minister should act. That we had also appreciated him. We are an opposition party. We don't accept. We will point out the wrongdoings of Pannirselvam also. And when the chief minister does something good, we will appreciate him. We cannot.
Oh, so
be
Mr.
going on
Ilangovan,
accusing the
in the
government of
adverse
everything.
circumstances,
Yes.
suddenly you are seeing all the good qualities of Mr. O. Pannirselvam. You know, just because you don't want Sasikala to come to power,
I am
because
quoting only one incident.
So,
I
so
will
you are
tell
seeing all the positive
I will
sides
tell
of O.
you,
Pannirselvam.
I
Till
am
now, you
quoting
never
only one
appreciated
incident.
Pannirselvam
You
for
please
the
listen to me.
Jallikattu ban and
You
the ordinance that he
please
brought
listen
in.
to me. I am quoting only one incident of appreciation to the chief minister. Whereas when the chief minister had failed to get for relief of the farmers, we have accused him. He had failed in getting due amount when Karnataka government the central government had accepted the stand of the Karnataka government with regard to the drought situation. Pannirselvam had failed to get relief for our farmers. About 300 farmers committed suicide, but Pannirselvam did not do anything. So we are not now we are not picking Pannirselvam for his good deeds. As an opposition, we always do that. We will continue to do that. There is no change. For one,
Okay, but you're saying that you appreciate his handling of the Jallikattu
Chief
issue.
Minister had to go to
And that's
Delhi
perhaps a
for the
first as well.
time, and since
Yeah, okay,
1991,
Mr. Ilangovan.
an ADMK chief minister,
Your point taken.
yes.
Yeah, I want to bring in a citizen voice. I want to bring in rapper and activist Sophia Ashraf, who joins us now, who's been extremely vocal about this issue. Now, Sophia, arguments have been put from both sides. While there are those who ask, well, what exactly are the qualifications of Ms. Sasikala to, come and sit in the chief minister's chair? There are others who say that this is not unprecedented. History has seen it's happened a few times before, and as Ms. Saraswati pointed out here, Rabri Devi, for example, was appointed chief minister when her husband was unable to continue sitting in the chair because he was jailed. So why exactly is such a big hue and cry being made about this?
Well, since that Jayalalitha has signed off Mr. O. Pannirselvam as his second in command before her unfortunate demise, and he was the one who was signed off to be the next chief minister, it just comes as a surprise that a woman who has not contested in elections is suddenly coming into power. We're not saying as citizens, we're not saying that we won't give her a chance. All we're saying is she ought to contest in an election, win the people's trust, and we will back her up. As a woman, I'm always ready to back up a woman who fights the odds to come on top. But win our hearts the right way, contest an election. I think as a youth, the reason why we are speaking out so much, it might come as a surprise that suddenly the entire youth is rallying against this, is because we have been clamped down on time and time again, and we have our only faith, our only point to voice our concern was the democratic election. And if even the election counts for naught, what other option do we have?
Okay, so you rapped yesterday, Sophia Ashraf, you rapped, and you and your supporters actually went down that street in Chennai, putting out your objection to Sasikala coming in from the back door. Why don't you give our viewers a sense of what really were you rapping?
Well, we wrapped saying தேர்தல் எல்லாம் தேர்ந்தெடுத்த அமைச்சர் எல்லாம் தேவையில்லை, which is basically we are not behind elected leaders who have been elected without an election. That is all we are saying. Mr. O. Pannirselvam has been handling affairs pretty decently. I might not be very appreciative of how he has dealt with the oil spill. That is one huge grouse I have with him. But he has been dealing with matters quite decently. And the court case is a week away. I'm sure you must have discussed this on the show a myriad times. The court case is a week away.
You have your supporter with the guitar there. Why don't you sing and rap for us?
Okay, we're going to sing you a bit of the song that we sang. We'll do the last chorus.
And to the rap.
Yeah.
ஊர்புறா வெட்டிட்டு ஊர் பக்கம் கொஞ்சம் எட்டி பாரு உனக்காக வேற வெட்டி பேசு பொய் வாக்கு வரும் ஊர்புறா வெட்டிட்டு ஊர் பக்கம் கொஞ்சம் எட்டி பாரு உனக்காக வேற வெட்டி பேசு பொய் வாக்கு
நீ தெருவோர வரப்போற கலவரம் பரப்புற அரக்கியல் அறம்போற இப்போ என்ன தரப்போற தேர்தல் எல்லாம் தேர்ந்தெடுத்த அமைச்சர் எல்லாம் தேவையில்லை தேர்தல் எல்லாம் தேர்ந்தெடுத்த அமைச்சர் எல்லாம் தேவையில்லை So all we're saying is as this situation goes on we will rise up.
Okay, that's a good sense. Let me take this entire debate back to Mr. Elangovan. Mr. Elangovan, today you are actually preventing Sasikala from becoming the chief minister on the grounds that there are legal cases against her. But let me take you down memory lane. In 2014, A. Raja still had cases of the 2G scam pending against him. You didn't prevent him from contesting elections in 2014. In fact, Kani Mori had cases pending against her when you recommended her for the Rajya Sabha seat for a second time. So why use the legal issues for Sasikala to be prevented from becoming chief minister, Mr. Elangovan?
No. There is a difference between this case and the other case. This case, the trial court had adjudged these people as offenders and given them punishment. On an appeal, on a technical issue, they were released, and against that the Karnataka government had gone on appeal. Whereas Raja and Kanimuri are facing the cases on a daily basis, whereas this case was pending for more than 18 years. Judgment came after 18 years. This was prolonged by the offenders. So don't compare this with that. This is a different thing and that is a different thing. What we are worried about.
How can it be different, Mr. Elangovan? How can it be different?
I'll tell you.
It's the legal case.
Huh?
In this case, Mr. Elangovan,
I know the case.
Has been exonerated by the Karnataka court has given a clean chit to Sasikala, and the Karnataka government has
They have not given a clean chit.
So as
there is
now,
a difference.
As of now, she has been acquitted.
They have not given a clean chit. They are acquitted on a
Yes, it is given. It is given. Go through the
They are
papers.
acquitted on the
Check
basis
what is
of
the
an
judgment.
Acquittal is acquittal.
Stating that
They are given
10%
clean
acquittal is
can be
acquittal.
allowed.
No, but the
No.
acquittal is an acquittal, and we're
You
saying
are
yes,
right.
of course, the
See,
Supreme
as of
Court
now,
ruling is
she is
awaited.
eligible. What I
Properly,
say, as I
acquitted
said
properly.
earlier,
Yeah.
They both were
legally
acquitted
she has
properly.
no bar.
Your conviction under
Legally,
the
she has
conviction
no
under
bar. I
section
accept that.
34. The
I
conviction.
don't say that
the
she cannot
please
become a
anchor.
chief minister. I have never stated, and that is not our party stand. Legally, she is eligible to become the chief minister. If at all she has
Yes,
to quit
legally
after
she is.
13, then
Of course.
Open is always there. to
cannot
back them
deny
up.
that also.
That is a different case.
But you know, sir,
But legally
see,
today
the point
she is
is,
eligible
ladies and
to become the chief
gentlemen,
minister.
yes, the point is, ladies and gentlemen, no one is questioning the legality of it. Of course, legally she is eligible as of right now. There is no question about it. But this goes much beyond that, doesn't it? The questions that are arising, as you heard from Sophia Ashraf here, from the people is what are her qualifications, and also agreed that this is not unprecedented. There have been other cases, but do the people not have a right to ask questions? Let me bring in C. Rajashekaran now, who joins us. C. Rajashekaran, Very important point to note, O. Paneerselvam in his letter cited personal reasons when he resigned to step down as Chief Minister. Now one is compelled to ask, why did he do that? Was it his own wish? Was it personal reasons that made him step down? And if this was the case, then why was it eventually announced that no, it was the party's decision, and in fact he himself is the one who told Sasikala that she should be Chief Minister? If that was the case, then why shouldn't he have said that? He could have stated in his resignation letter that it's the party's wish to have Sasikala take over as Chief Minister, but no, he chose to cite personal reasons.
See, there is a tailor-made procedure. Whatever may be the reason, it is the wish of the individual, the outgoing individual, whoever it may be. For example, last week Meghalaya governor gave a same representation like this: on personal reasons I am resigning. But the actual reason was some other thing. I don't want to go into the merit of the issue. Likewise, Mr. O. Paneerselvam was the Chief Minister and he has written the letter on his own. Nobody instructed him to do so. But in the MLA's meeting, he proposed Madam Sasikala Natarajan to be the Chief Minister and lead the state. So it was openly in the public space where the media people were present, and he
so why was he waiting for these 2 months plus?
Let me finish.
If this was what he felt, he could have said it right from the start. What is the point of throwing the state into perpetual state of chaos?
Why can't they wait for 2 months? Why can't they wait for 2 months?
See, I'll tell you.
But why wait?
See, let me finish. Allow me to answer.
I think that
let me finish. No, let me finish.
Yeah, okay, Dr. Bhupati, 1 second. Let him complete his response. Coming back to you.
See,
Dr. Yeah, 1 second. Dr. Bhupati will come back to you. Let him finish his point. Yeah.
See, Navika, I just want to come in here. See, the mandate was given to the ADMK party, 2-leaf symbol, Madam Dr. Jayalalitha, and put together in a nutshell, it goes up to 2021. Nobody has the right to interfere or poke their nose into the affairs of ADMK party.
So people don't have a right to ask.
Then you will change the Chief Minister.
Well, Mr. Rajashekaran.
Let me finish. Navika, let me finish.
Mr. Rajashekaran.
Ask me a question.
Yes, you can finish. You can finish only after you answer my question, Mr. Rajashekaran. The question I'm asking you is that whenever J. Jayalalitha had a problem, whenever because of her court cases or because of her ill health, she had a problem and she had to give up her position as Chief Minister, she always chose O. Paneerselvam to step into her shoes. The question we are asking is, what has changed now? Why has Paneerselvam been asked to step down? Why does Sasikala, who's not even an elected representative, 1 minute, when she is not even an elected representative, why is...
She's not in government. She's not in government.
Yeah.
Why she wants to come to
let her first fight
Now why he wants to come to
Let her first fight elections.
Constitution comes in her
Let
favor.
her first fight elections.
Amma is not there. Amma is no more.
Navika,
So let Chinnamma fight elections. Yes, let Chinnamma fight elections and then come.
Interestingly, when Mr. Annadurai was admitted in the hospital, he appointed Mr. Niranjarian. But finally, what happened? Mr. DMK leader, then Mr. Karunanidhi ji somehow managed everybody, and he was elected as the Chief Minister. Later on, he came as the Chief Minister of Tamil Nadu. See, likewise,
this is the problem with Tamil Nadu. This ADMK will blame the DMK. The DMK will blame the ADMK, and these people, these Dravidian parties, are spoiled. They are not considering the interest of Tamil people. See the way this utilize the problem. Two wrongs will not make one right. See the thing. They always get one party's existence is the affairs of the ADMK party. They don't have. This is the problem with Tamil Nadu.
C. Rajashekaran, Dr. Bhupati and C. Rajashekaran, I'm afraid.
Please don't interfere.
Yeah, no, once if you speak over each other, we can't hear what you're saying. But I want, yeah, 1 second, Dr. Bhupati, please. Dr. Bhupati, allow me. I want to bring in Mr. Rajgopalan.
Yes.
I want to bring in Mr. Rajgopalan. Now, Mr. Rajgopalan, isn't this also a kind of dynastic politics. Now, there may not have been a blood relation between Shashikala and Jayalalitha, but the only merit or qualification at the moment she seems to have is her proximity to Amma.
It is a family
That's
politics, it is a
I'll
dynastic
tell you one
politics,
thing. See,
whether
small
it is
intervention.
DMK or
Small
ADMK.
intervention. Mr.
Both are
Rajgopal,
dynastic
Mr.
politics.
Coming to you, please allow others to conclude their point. No, Dr. Bhopati, I'll come to you. This is not fair. He's just started speaking. No, 1 second. I'm sorry, you have to let him speak. Allow him to no, you will allow him to. Okay, you can add your point.
After he finishes speaking.
No, he will conclude his point and we're coming to Mr. Rajagopalan. Mr. Rajagopalan, please. He will conclude his point and we're coming to you, Mr. Rajagopalan.
It is a dynastic politics. Tina, you asked me a question. It is a dynastic politics. Either it is DMK or ADMK. Sasikala is also perpetuating a dynastic politics and family politics. The reason is she wants to get the rule of her 22 relatives. Those who stood next to the dead body of Jayalalitha,
Okay,
they are all going to rule, and there will be 22 chief ministers in Tamil Nadu if Sasikala was sworn in as chief minister.
Okay,
because
those
all the
visuals on
relatives
your
will take
screen-
over each district.
Those visuals on your screen is the governor of Tamil Nadu who's leaving Delhi. We understand he's headed for Mumbai. We'll have to wait and watch. He hasn't still taken a decision on whether the swearing-in ceremony is to be held tomorrow. In fact, that is something that is keenly awaited. He's not headed to Tamil Nadu. If the swearing-in ceremony were to take place at 8:30 in the morning tomorrow, then that really isn't happening because the governor is headed to Mumbai, is what we are given to understand. The question now that we are asking is, since Sasikala can be legally appointed as the chief minister, Mr. Ilangovan, legally nothing is stopping her from becoming the chief minister of Tamil Nadu. Why then are you objecting? Why didn't you object when A. Raja, despite having the 2G cases, contested the elections of 2014? Why did Kanimuri become a second-time member of Parliament of Rajya Sabha? Why are you opposing Shashikala now?
See, they were not convicted. Here, these people were convicted and they are on an appeal. There is a difference between that case and this case. What happened to Jayalalitha when she was sworn in as chief minister in 2001? The court dismissed her. The court even dismissed the governor who swore her as the chief minister. So, there is a case which was...
You're being rebutted by Mr. Rajasekaran. As far as I know that she was acquitted in the DA case
still under trial.
from the Karnataka court. From the Karnataka court, Sasikala has been acquitted and it is a Karnataka government which has appealed that case. So you're wrong. So you're wrong. So there is no conviction.
You see the judgment.
There is no conviction.
And you see.
Navika,
Of course, 2 or 3 days, what will happen tomorrow?
Already there was a conviction. It was also on an appeal.
Okay.
The judgment was challenged. The appeal, the conviction,
No, they were acquitted by the Karnataka High Court.
Challenged and
This is wrong information.
Supreme Court. The matter is
Mr. Ilangovan, you are factually incorrect. Mr. Ilangovan, you are factually incorrect.
No.
They were acquitted by the Karnataka High Court.
They were earlier convicted.
They were acquitted
now
by the
discharged.
Karnataka High
Okay.
Court.
But in the other case, they were not convicted.
They are saying.
They were convicted by a civil court.
You are
by
twisting
the criminal court in
you are
Karnataka.
twisting the facts, Mr. Ilangovan.
This judge has convicted her. It is on an appeal. Whereas here trial is going on.
Navika, I just want to make a point here.
Yes, Mr. Rajasekaran.
See, if you go by the merits of each individual, the temple of democracy is our parliament. 34% of our parliamentarians have criminal cases against them. Going by the...
Let's not make that point. Let's not make that point. That doesn't fit in here. That doesn't fit in here.
Clean up from the top. Even
we are saying
we have to discuss about the future. For tomorrow, what will happen in Tamil Nadu?
See, tomorrow, I'll tell you
what will happen tomorrow in Tamil Nadu.
Mr.
Governor is going to Bombay.
Yes,
What is the role of governor?
The Supreme Court has, and And the Supreme Court has said that it will give the verdict next Wednesday. That is why we are raising the question.
Tomorrow we
Yes,
expected the governor has to
Dr.
take a
Bhupati,
call.
coming
The
to you.
governor has all
The
the
question
right
we are
to take a
asking.
call.
Just a minute.
We
Yes,
cannot
just 1 minute,
influence
Ms.
the governor.
Navika. Just 1 minute.
The
Okay.
governor has to take a
Okay,
call.
Dr.
We wait
Bhupati.
for-
Yes,
we wait
Dr.
for the
Bhupati.
governor to take a call and
Now I want to
So
clarify, I'm
we-
not a doctor, I'm an advocate. More importantly, I'll tell you one thing. What does
Okay.
Indian Constitution say with respect to the discretionary power of the governor? The discretionary power of the governor is much broader, the scope is more wide than the president himself. Now, the governor can put his mind, apply his mind beyond the constitutional provision, and governor can look into the whole
No, the
situation into
governor
consideration.
doesn't need
He can.
anybody
I'll tell you. Please don't interrupt. I'll tell you.
Why is it up to
Governor
One second,
can
please,
reason out.
Mr.
The
Rajshekar.
governor can reason out.
Allow him to
The governor
conclude his
can
point.
reason out. What
Yeah.
He is competent.
Just I'll
He
conclude. I'll
understands
conclude.
law better
I'll
than anybody.
conclude. I'll conclude.
One second,
I'll conclude.
gentlemen,
Just-
gentlemen, we need to start winding up this debate.
1 minute.
So I will request you not to speak over each other.
I'll tell you.
One second, Mr. Bhupati and Sophia. Mr. Bhupati and Sophia, I have a question for both of you, and that's a very important one in light of what Sophia. One second, I'm sorry, gentlemen, you're going to have to allow us to speak. Sophia, I want to come to you and Mr. Bhupati on the point that you were making earlier. You know, you were talking about the fact that Ms. Sasikala Chinnamma has not had to contest elections, but you are aware of the fact that she's going to have to. She will have to contest elections in the next 6 months. So that's one thing. Yes, and so she is going to have to pass through that litmus test, one. And the second question to both of you is, as I earlier pointed out also, there is precedent. You know, I talked about Lalu Prasad and Rabri Devi, but even Narendra Modi, for example, he may have been the BJP General Secretary at the time of taking over as Chief Minister of Gujarat, but he was not a member of the Legislative Assembly at the time. Devi Gowda was not a member of Parliament when he was appointed Prime Minister in 1996. So there have been many precedents like this. So why then so much opposition here?
There has been precedent in Tamil Nadu itself where after the demise of a chief minister, his wife or whosoever is coming to power. And in such a situation, when the public rose up and said and voiced our opinion, our voices were heard, and that's what we're doing now.
Sophia want all family politics, no? Sophia want all family politics, son, daughter, daughter-in-law, like that, huh?
This is not-
One thing I want to answer for Sophia.
This is not very different, ma'am.
Okay, so that's what's making you nervous. Miss Saraswati, that's what's making you nervous.
That is why
That is why you are nervous.
Please, 1 minute.
That is why you are nervous, because you're worried Deepa will come in. Sasikala is worried Deepa will come in. Is that your worry?
I want to. We are not.
No.
See, Deepa is.
Ma'am, let
Is
me repeat what I said.
it
I think you
Deepa's
understood
entry
what I
that's
said.
making you nervous?
14 years, Amma never met her at all.
Okay,
14
ma'am.
years, Amma never met her
Ma'am,
at all.
ஒரு வாட்டி கேளுங்க.
Deepa never said it, Amma. Deepa, one thing, let me finish it for Sophia. Sophia, I saw your farm walking on the road. This is a democratic country. We are selecting our leader as a chief minister. Definitely Chinnamma will face the election. If you don't want, if you have a vote in your hand, you can vote against us. You can't come and say, don't select like that. This is a democratic country.
Let me just...
We have a majority.
Okay.
I totally agree, ma'am.
ruling. We have a majority ruling in Tamil Nadu.
Okay, so let
We have
her
a
stand
majority
for
ruling in Tamil
elections.
Nadu. Our MLAs,
Okay, but let Sasikala stand for elections.
We will win.
Let Sasikala stand for elections first, Miss Saraswati. That's what everybody is saying here. Let Sasikala stand for elections before she decides to become the chief minister. Why doesn't she stand for elections? Let me take the last question to Mr. R. Rajagopalan. Mr. Rajagopalan, with the governor not yet giving the green signal, 30 seconds, what do you expect to happen in Tamil Nadu?
The Tamil Nadu will head for a president's rule. If governor is not acting tomorrow, the state will be in limbo. There will be a constitutional crisis because governor is applying his mind. Till such time, O. Pannirselvam cannot continue as a caretaker chief minister. There will be a chief minister.
Okay, so all eyes on Vidyasagar
There will be
Rao.
a president's rule in Tamil Nadu.
Okay, all eyes on Vidyasagar Rao, the governor of Tamil Nadu, what decision he takes. So far, he has not given the green signal for the swearing-in ceremony of VK Sasikala to take place in Chennai tomorrow. Will he change his mind? Will he give his green signal sometime tomorrow? All eyes on the governor of Tamil Nadu. We'll continue to follow that story here on Time times now. For now, I thank all my panelists for joining us here, Tina and me here on debate number 1. We thank you very much. We'll take a short break and be back in just 2 minutes.